Welcome. Check, check, 1, 2. We have the full buck moon. Ooh, what was that? Did you guys see that? We're seeing a lot of things like that. I think that was Superman. All right. So tonight, let's dial this in. We are looking at the full buck moon through a large telescope. How awesome is that? All right. If you're tuning in just now, check, check, 1, 2. Are we live? I think we are. Wow. You guys get the chance, go outside and see the moon tonight. This is a live view of it through a telescope. My name's Nate. I do space and live astronomy. And tonight you guys are looking through my telescope in an Orion XT8, my big Dobsonian, my favorite one. Isn't that cool? Cloudy in your area? Man, I've had so many clouds this year. It's been crazy. You know what I mean? I even have clouds now. Look at that. There's just like clouds trying to muddy it up, but you know what we can do? We can dial it in, and get a great view. Be sure to like the live and subscribe if you haven't already. This fall, I am launching a new YouTube series that I've been working on for like a year and a half. It's called Exploration Earth and Space. And during this series, I literally go in real life and pick up my followers, people in real life, and take them on their bucket list adventures. Straight up, guys. It's going to be awesome. Been working on it for a year and a half. And yeah, so be sure to subscribe because then maybe one of those people could be you. And I take you on a bucket list adventure. Telescope is $650. This one, um, they don't make it anymore, but Arfatura, I think is the company, has like a comparable model. But 8-inch Dobsonian is what it is. But Orion like kind of went out of operation this last year. It was kind of weird. Sad too. You know, some of these telescope companies just like they've been around forever, just kind of closing up shop. Kind of sad. But this is an Orion XT8. Good night, Moon. Hey, Radioactive. Hi, guys. Where are you tuning in from? So I'd take you to Alaska to watch Northern Lights? Yes, exactly. Stuff like that. Yeah. It's an entire YouTube series I'm going to be doing. And I've been filming already, and I'm already doing things, but I can't talk about it until I publish the episodes. It's pretty cool. It's going to be insane. This month, right now, I'm recovering from Bell's palsy. Half my face is paralyzed, so I sound a little weird, look a little weird, like half my face, like all curled up weirdness. But nothing can stop me from getting outside on the telescope and sharing with you guys our moon. Indiana, nice. I'm in Pennsylvania. Vancouver, awesome. Virginia, Amsterdam, welcome in. Good to see you guys. You had Bell's palsy? Yeah, it's annoying. I'm getting over it. I'm like day 11 now, and I'm starting to see improvements. Michigan, Manchester. Hello, Maria. India, Brazil, Maryland, Eastern Shore. You guys want a nice screenshot? Hold on, let me zoom out so you can see the full moon, whatever that means. There you go. How cool is that? Just awesome. It's so bright tonight. New Zealand. The moon. Hi, Island. I think that's Ellen Island. Um, you're going to the moon? No, no, you're not. I'll race you to the moon. You're not going there before me. Nope. I call dibs. UK. It's beautiful out here. Gulf of I wonder what is really on the moon. Moon people. I'm in Pennsylvania. I do not have a filter on the telescope, just my phone. Zoom. You guys want zoomed in or zoom out? Say in or out in chat, and the majority wins. You want zoomed in or you want to see the full moon? Like zoom in or out. You're looking through an 8-inch Dobsonian telescope. Let me focus that back. Look at that. That's just amazing. You don't care. People don't care. In. Okay, let's go in. Let me dial this in. Okay, there we go. That movement you see is Earth's rotation. Zoom out a little bit because that focus is a little tricky on a full moon. Focus is tricky on a full moon because there's not a lot of contrast there for it to lock onto. I have a few different phones. I have an Android and a few iPhones. This one is an iPhone 14, I think. I have a few different ones. Tonight we steal the moon. Purple Heart Gang. Hey, Snowy. How you doing? Good to see you. Pixel Pro. What kind of phones do you guys have? Honestly, let me know because I'm looking because I'm doing a lot of filming and stuff now. I I kind of want to have a variety of phones. So let me know what you guys use. Like I've I've always kind of had iPhones, but like I really like the Samsungs, not gonna lie. Nokia Flip. Oh wow. Let's move across over here. Check this area. Oh man, that's so cool. iPhones. I'm seeing a lot of iPhones. The One Pluses. Okay. When I show the moon, I get kicked out of Walmart. Sometimes I just read a comment out loud. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't sometimes. Oh man. Nice KO. All right. I haven't seen any weird things happen on the moon. I've seen way more weird things happen just with people. 237,000 miles away, allegedly. Oh, now you guys are making comments to try to get me to read them. All right, this is going to be tricky now. You guys, I expect you tonight on a full moon to be on your worst behavior, okay? And nothing less, all right? Period. Take screenshots. There's your full moon. Wow, that's cool. Be sure to like the live, guys, and subscribe. Um, I got a big series coming out this fall. You're not going to want to miss it. Bucket list adventures that I take my viewers on. Literally, in real life, I take my viewers on bucket list adventures. That series drops this fall. Exploration Earth and Space is the name of it. And I'm giving back to you for being so awesome to me. And the series is only available on YouTube. But you got to subscribe. You guys got to subscribe. Tonight we have the full buck moon. It's called the buck moon because this time of year, deer, the bucks, they shed their antlers and start growing new ones. A lot of the names of the moon have to do with like farmer's almanac and stuff like that. But the buck moon, it's for the deer. Now it's moving down and to the left, and that's because the telescope that I'm on right now with you guys flips the image. So it's upside down what you're seeing, but that's fine. Look, it's the moon. Is there really an up and down in space? When I think about space, I'm like, well, I guess down would be whatever's pulling gravity, the most would be down. And that could change anywhere, but there's no up and down in space. My gosh, you guys are on your worst behavior tonight. It's definitely a full moon. I'm so nervous to read any of the comments. I'm reading them though. I'm reading what you guys are saying. You guys are out of control. It's such a full moon. Oh man. Thanks, Dave Gross. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Best community ever. The YouTube group here is by far my favorite. On across all socials, the YouTube group, you guys are my favorites. And you know it. And that's the problem now, because now you misbehave. Ooh, we have howling dogs, coyotes. Listen. Shh. Can you hear them? We got a full moon and howling coyotes. How awesome is that? That's pretty cool. And there's a big animal again. I heard it crunching through stuff. I'll turn on the light here. I forgot my light the other day. And there was a big animal near me. All right, now I got the light. It'll leave me alone. They don't like the lights. And I got a citronella candle to fight off the mosquitoes. Keep zooming in. There. At this point, it's just like blown up pixels. It's like kind of fuzzy. That's our atmosphere that does that. Why is the camera moving? It's a stationary telescope. Earth is rotating. We're in the Milky Way galaxy hurling at thousands and thousands of miles an hour. And we're also rotating. So the movement you're seeing right there is Earth rotating. It's a good reference of how fast we spin. Do we have any more information news on the LF bot? I don't know what that is. Thank you for the gift, though. The super chat stuff or whatever they are. You guys want to see something? Want to see something cool? And take you off the telescope for a second. All right. Reset it so we can get back on it. Easy. Look at the sky tonight. If you haven't gone outside tonight, check this out. What a shot, right? Look at that. You know what? I want to do a hand heart. Okay. So I want to do a hand heart with like in that frame. So I'm gonna put you guys on a stand and try to do this. I want to use the back camera, but then I can't see. So there's my candle. I don't know if I can do. I don't know if I can do it with the back. I'm gonna have to use the front camera because I can't see. All right, let's see what the front camera looks like. All right, there we go. All right, and you guys take screenshots, right? You can send it to me on like Instagram or something. There we go. Or I can do like that. There we go. Or like this. That's cool, right? That's pretty cool. A full buck moon. Yes. All right, I'll put you back on the telescope. Thank you for your patience in the matter. Hi guys. I still see the Bell's palsy. It's this side's still paralyzed, but it's getting better. It's getting better. So I sound a little weird just because of that. All right, there we go. I sound better? Thank you. Do I think I sound better. I feel like I do, you know. Becca's here. Our community manager, Becca Wow, is in the house. Everybody say hi, Becca. You know, it's one of those, I love you. Say it back. Say hi to Becca if you want to be on the good list. Becca, tonight, everyone is on their worst behavior. It's the full moon. So be kind to them in chat. I told them all to be on their worst behavior. I expect nothing less than their worst behavior. So be kind to them, okay? We got flat earth people in here? Raise your hand if you're a flat earther. Out yourself. Now. It's been a while since I've seen flat earthers since you guys debunked yourselves. Like, it was kind of funny to watch. Sometimes I'm a flat earther. It depends. Am I feeling round today or flat? I, this is not a moon image. This is the actual moon through a telescope. Let me show you. I can show you the telescope. Like literally. Look, I pull you off the eyepiece because I have a phone holder, right? You're on a telescope right there, and there's the moon. All right? Telescope, moon. I would not even know how to fake this. It's way easier to just do it than to fake it. And that's our full buck moon tonight. Pretty cool, right? You want a screenshot? Here, let me zoom out. There you go. It's a nice screenshot for you guys. I can't dim it, but if you take a screenshot, you can just dim the brightness and stuff and get some more details out of it. But it should be a good screenshot if you take it right now. You think that's a rock Neo? Are we in the Matrix? Do you guys think we're in the Matrix? I don't know. Sometimes I do. I think our brains like want to reason with things we don't know. It just wants an answer, you know? If we don't know something, then it's got to be some mystical, crazy thing. You know, our brains are just weird that way. Something I'm learning about my brain right now is with my Bell's palsy and the paralyzed half face thing that happened. As I'm recovering from it, the exercises are all about training the brain to like do nerve stimulation. It's so freaking trippy. It is so cosmic, the therapy for it and how it works. It's really cool, which a lot of people don't like Bell's palsy, and neither do I, but like it's really cool to like figure out how to fix your nerves. No, I can't see the moon landing from like a ground-based telescope like this. Saturn, Ted. Ted, you know what? Not tonight, but probably within the next few days, I'm gonna do a Saturn and Venus live on here. Um, but it's gonna be like at like 5 a.m., 4 a.m. kind of deal, Eastern time, USA, because that's when we can see Saturn and Venus. But yes, I'm gonna do it, just not right now because it's only 11:30 at night. But Saturn and Venus rise before the sun right now, and it looks really cool. So yeah, I'll be doing that probably within a week. Yeah, look for that. You got a good view of Jupiter and some of Jupiter's moons. Nice. Anybody know how many moons Jupiter has? Known moons? Or what about Saturn? Let me know. And do you know how many areas on the moon are labeled seas? Do you know that? Okay, I see 12, 255, 3, 9, 11. Saturn 4,300,000. 69 Cs. All right. On the moon, it's 20 Cs. On Jupiter, actually, I don't know. I thought it was 95, but I think the number's gone up. And on Saturn, I think the number just went up like a ton on Saturn. I don't even know, like 274. That sounds about right for Saturn. Like a ton on Saturn. and we got one moon. Could you imagine just like 200 moons like we have just rotating around all the time in our sky? I bet it would be too bright with that many moons to see like the night sky, the Milky Way, and things like that. If you had all these moons going around, if you were on that planet, you know what I mean? Be sure to subscribe. Thank you, Mama Nova. Be sure to subscribe, guys, and like the live. This is a live view of our full buck moon. My name's Nate. I'm in Pennsylvania, and you are looking at a live view of the full moon from Pennsylvania in the United States. And I do space and live astronomy and travel adventure content. Um, if you're into this kind of thing, subscribe. And I also post videos. And this fall, I'm launching a new YouTube series where I take my viewers on their bucket list adventures in real life and film it. And it's awesome. Been working on it for a year and a half, and I'm really excited to start sharing it with you guys this fall. So if you don't want to miss out on all that, um, subscribe today and maybe recommend me to your friends and family. I am a family friendly channel. I keep it clean. Um, yeah, nice to meet all of you. You guys are my favorite here on YouTube. You guys are awesome. Tonight we take the moon, Sean. No, you're awesome, Molly. Nana, I'm good. I'm good. I still have the Bell's palsy. Thanks for asking, though. The It's getting better though. Day 11, my speech is a little bit better. I'm coherent. I don't have to hold my face together. I'm doing great. Is that the what from what? I don't even understand what you're talking about. Is there a reference there? Thank you, Jackaboy, but I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm an old guy now. If that's like a pop culture reference, I you lost me. It is my goal to be an old man, okay? And I think I'm going to achieve that goal in my lifetime. You're welcome, Edward. You love looking at the moon? Me too. No UFOs tonight. The image moves because Earth is rotating. The moon is tidal locked to Earth, but it orbits Earth in the same direction we rotate here on Earth. So the movement you're seeing is that differential of Earth rotating compared to the moon, which is just wild. Same as like the sunrise, sunset is actually just Earth spinning, you know? So when you look closer on things, all of a sudden you realize everything's moving. And we are spinning with the moon rotating around us while we rotate and orbit around the sun, while our entire solar system spirals through the Milky Way galaxy, orbiting that while the galaxy is hurling through the universe. You have no idea just how fast we are moving right now. It's ridiculous. But you feel like you're sitting still. It's hard to fathom. That's what I love about space. It just switches your mind into a perspective of wow. And wow is the best. My favorite planet is Jupiter by far. Welcome in, folks. Please subscribe. This is a live view through a telescope of the full buck moon. If you want a screenshot here, this will be posted on my channel. But my name's Nate. I do space and live astronomy, and I go live frequently with whatever I can see in the night sky through my telescope. And tonight we have the full moon. Now, I am releasing a series this fall on YouTube where I take in real life my viewers on their bucket list adventures. And you got to be a subscriber to have a chance to maybe be on one of the episodes where I take you on your bucket list adventure. Be sure to like the live, guys. Want a screenshot here? I can't dim it on this setup. This is the mobile setup, so it doesn't let me. So like that's the best I can do. But if you take a screenshot, um, just there we go. There we go. Just dim it and contrast it. You should have good wallpaper with that. Yeah. Yeah, I think you get a good wallpaper with that. Um, the haze is clouds, but I'm going to clean off my secondary mirror right now. So you're going to see a little bit of like weird darkness while I do that. It'll just take a couple seconds. Yeah, there we go. All right. So there's a good screenshot for you guys. I think that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? You like it? Yeah, it's inverted. The telescope inverts it. So it's upside down, basically. The distortion and waves across the moon, yeah, all the time. Here, let's zoom in on it. And what that is atmospheric disturbance. It's just our atmosphere, it's gases. Just like the movies when look at the top line of the moon. See the little waves? That's the gases in our atmosphere doing that. So in the movies, you know, when they have like the low sunrise, sunsets, and the sun is just like really wavy, same thing. It's just the gases here on Earth. And that's why you can only get so much resolution out of a ground telescope on Earth. And the best choice is a space telescope. But I don't have a space telescope yet. If you guys want to get me one, that'd be awesome. I'd like a space telescope, you know. This is an 8 to 25 millimeter zoom eyepiece by Celestron, on top of an Orion XT8 8-inch Dobsonian telescope, about 4 feet long. So 1219 millimeter focal length with my phone looking through it. So you guys are looking through the telescope. I'm looking at you, and I don't know what like the power would be of that, but I mean, come on, that's amazing. Look at that. It's kind of intense. I'm in Pennsylvania on planet Earth. Yeah, there is water on the moon in the form of ice. On the polar regions, like way up, sorry. like up over right there on that edge that's wavy, there's craters that were created by comets during the formation of the moon, like billions of years ago, right? And down here. And in those craters, because a comet is ice and dust, right? And that ice never saw the sun because in those craters, it's shaded from the sun on the polar regions, 24/7, never sees the sun. So yeah, we found water on the moon. And the funny thing is, there's a lot of iron in the moon from the asteroids, and there's oxygen, which is like the most abundant resource on the moon, chemically bonded to the lunar regolith. So you got the oxygen, the iron, and the water. We found rust on the moon. The moon is rusting in the form of hematite, like this rust that is just so weird and strange to find in an environment like that. Just cool. Full moon gang, let's go. But yeah, tonight we have the full buck moon. You guys want to, here, I'll give you a screenshot. I know it's a little hazy right now. There you go. Get a screenshot. I think that's pretty cool. All right, guys. Purple Heart Gang, I see you. Um, I hope you guys have a good full moon night. I'm going to get going. Um, be sure to like the live and subscribe if you don't want to miss what's coming next. Check out my channel posts. I keep you guys updated daily on what to check out in the night sky. And we got some big things coming this fall. So, Purple Heart Gang, there you are. Love you guys. You're my favorite. All right. Good night, everybody. There's your full buck moon, and we'll see you soon. All right. Good night. And you better subscribe, or I'm putting a spider in your bed. Okay? Just saying.